Hey guys, this is Trevor McDonough. I'm John Willis. So I was standing over at the Strider booth, where we're hanging out, and Marissa was talking to this guy and another kid, and this kid over here, Pan over here. This kid's 12 years old. And Trevor's 17. And they said, hey, who are those kids you're talking to? So she says, hey, check this out, they make these knives. So I'm looking at them, and they're pulling knives out of their pocket, all these knives they made. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That's pretty cool. So I'm looking at them, and it's just amazing that these dudes, like, it's awesome. Like, we didn't have that stuff at our disposal. Like, I wasn't even exposed to, knives other than at a gun show, and I definitely didn't know about custom knives when I was younger. And then fast forward, and I meet Strider, and Strider, we share a building together. We do a bunch of stuff with Strider. So that was my first exposure to making knives. And here, there's kids running around here, the age of my kids, that have built these awesome blades. So I'm looking at them, and he's like, that's on open bid right now. I said, well, what's the bid at? And he said it's at $350. And I said, I'll give you $1,000 for it right now. So I put it on there thinking, somebody will run it up or whatever, and we'll get it even higher. I was taking it home no matter what it cost. I was hoping somebody would keep going on it, but they didn't. So it's 6 o'clock here now. We got a few more minutes, and it looks like my bid's going to take that knife. And I just wanted to give him a little bit of exposure and kind of introduce you guys to his stuff. But pan across here and show. Tell us about some of these pieces you made.
All right, so this is a Damascus Wharncliffe in the ladder rack Damascus pattern, and so I made this Damascus with Rob Thomas. I went down there and I was able to forge out my own piece, and then after that I made my knife out of it. And then this drop point right here is the same situation. I was able to go down there and have the opportunity to make this steel with Rob, and then I took that steel and I went ahead and made the knife out of it. And then this one right here, Rob actually was kind enough to gift me this steel to test out one of my first pieces of Damascus that I was working with at the time. So he gifted it to me, and I was able to make a knife out of that one. And then on this one, it was the same situation. It's kind of a prototype steel that Rob was doing, and he had never seen what the steel looked like when it was ground down. So he went ahead and gave me the steel, and I was fortunate enough to be able to make a knife out of it and then be able to finish it. And then this one right here, very similar situation to all the other ones, is but this is the only piece of this Damascus in the world, and Rob made it a couple years ago, and I saw it in his shop and I really liked it, and he gave it to me and I was able to make a knife out of it.
That's awesome, man.
And so all of these are just all Damascus, and then carbon fiber handles on them, removable pins, and then this is the very first piece of Damascus that I ever forged out, and I wasn't able to finish this one because I'm going to keep this one in my personal collection due to sentimental purposes, but got put on the back burner trying to finish all of these for the show, but I thought it'd be great to go ahead and get it. And so it's 6:03, auction's over.
Awesome, very cool, man. So this is the piece. This is the piece that had caught my attention.
So it's a 0.2 inch thick 3V blade, and then just all titanium skeletonized backspacer, and then milled titanium pocket clip, and then titanium scales.
And you have a website?
Yeah, it's not very functional, but it's there.
Can people email you through the website?
Yeah, you can go ahead and email me through desertbw@gmail.com.
And what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is desert_blade_works. And
awesome.
You can go ahead and contact me through there, and then text me through there. Just ask me for my number, and I'll go ahead and give it to you through there. And then go ahead and I'm running a pre-order on these right now, so.
When do you expect the pre-order to be done?
It should be a couple of weeks per knife, and then I'm taking an order of 10 knives right now, so it's kind of depending on where you're on the list. It shouldn't be too long of a list, just under a year for sure.
Cool. And what's your pre-order cost?
My pre-order cost on them is $400, full custom, so you'll be able to choose the backspacer, how you want it done, and all of your scales, how you want them contoured or scaped, or how you want them anodized or anything like that. And you also be able to choose the blade grind and if you want a fuller or not, or how you want your blade done on it.
Awesome, dude.
So I just want to I want to see next time I see you, I want to see you with a bunch more knives.
Yeah, absolutely.
And obviously you're not having any problem selling these or anything, but I want to get a couple more pieces for some of my guys here at the show with me.
Absolutely.
So let me grab them, and they'll pick out the couple pieces, and I'll pay for this one, and I'll buy a couple of other pieces to take home with us as well. And I just want to watch you do your thing, man. I want to keep seeing you. You gonna be at Blade?
Yeah, I'm actually spending my senior trip going up to Blade.
Okay,
so.
awesome, dude. So we'll see you at Blade Show, man.
Awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, man. Go grab Eli. Find Eli and bring